Would you like to learn how to build a strong brand and why branding is so important? I would like to give you for free one of my chapters from a new online course on how to build a strong brand in 6 simple, detailed steps. So, one of the things that I want to share is that I created this course as per my knowledge from my BA and my MBA. So I've got a theoretical side combined together with my 10 years of experience in marketing and global marketing. So it's not only the theory side, it's actually bottom line. You can actually implement it and get some real examples. So the chapters that I decide to share with you is actually on a brand promise because we need to remember branding is not only what we tell to our customers, our clients, to our friends. It's actually what they think about us when we're not in the room. So it's very important to make sure that we build ourselves in the way we want to be perceived. And that's why I decided to choose this chapter. I hope you will enjoy it. In case you will decide you want to do the full course and you want to enroll to my course, I put a link below to the course. So feel free to click and let's get together on an amazing journey and build amazing brands together. Welcome to How to Build a Strong Brand, Step 2, Brand Promise. Enjoy! To step number 2. As I said, I'm going to speak about the brand promise, and this is the part because define your target audience is the foundation. Another part of the foundation is this, and those two are super important and super aligned. Your brand promise. What is your business, brand, added value? What are you bringing to the table that no one else brings? Or like what there is in you that you can highlight that your competitors are not like highlighting? What are you doing that can distinguish you from your competitors? Because think about it from a side of cars, right? If you want to buy a car, there's so many brands, right? So many brands. So why do you choose one brand on top of another, right? Think about it because they're both basically doing the same. They both take you from point A to point B. It's a transportation. It's not more than that. But certain brands build themselves as something very expensive, luxury, fast. Everyone took something different. Everyone took a different like value out of it or something, and they touch a different need and they're trying to reach out to the people, to their target audience around that. And that's the difference. So what are you bringing to the table than no one else? And for that, because this is a very important part, is that I would like you to do this exercise as well. SWOT analysis. So write it down for yourself. And you can print this slide and just write it down. And on the strengths and the weaknesses, you can also ask for friends or like colleagues or family to see what they think and see again like if it's aligned with you or maybe you miss something out because sometimes we're not willing to admit even in the good things. So write down what's your strengths, okay? What's your weaknesses? Are you procrastinating things? That's a weakness. Are you very responsible, communicating, good work team, things like that? Just write all of that down. Because the moment you're gonna write it down, first you're gonna see, okay, I'm not that strong in this, so I cannot highlight these things in my business. I cannot commit to that unless I'm going to find a solution. And this is what I'm good at. So I need to focus on this. I need to make sure that those are the top things that I'm going to promote and push. So this is the one part of it. The second part of it is just to understand the different opportunities and threats. So you know about a bit about your competitors just a bit, and if not, just do a bit of a research. Just Google and see, and just see. So you can see that maybe most of your competitors are bad in their delivery. And you got something in your strength that you can actually link the two and overcome that and bring something different to the table. You are more creative, so you can come with more different ideas. There's an opportunity. Use it. Use it all. The threats also. So you can see what you're not strong, what's the market is lacking of, and see, can I overcome that? Can I bring something different to help with this part? All of that eventually will help you to build your brand promise. And that's very important because a brand promise is basically what you're going to tell other people. This is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to deliver it. And you don't want to buy a product from a company that's not going to deliver their promise, right? Because you'd be disappointed. And just for an example, so you can say I want to provide, like with my products and service, an exceptional service with a high quality product, delivery in time. You build like a sentence, like a long, like not more than two sentences that like basically describe it, like what are you promising. Again, here, if you want to share your brand promise with me so I can give you my opinion and guide you, feel free. And you need to remember that a brand, as I said, is a promise, and a good brand is a promise kept. Okay, so if I'll go now to a store and I'll buy, for example, running shoes, it doesn't matter which brand. If I know that this brand is very super good and they have the most amazing shoes for the running, and I'm gonna run a marathon, but I bought the shoes and I got home and it was bad. They didn't keep their promise, but they can fix it. If they will give me the right service, giving new shoes very quick will help me and it will be a different experience, they can fix it. Okay? So, yes, we can sometimes not keep the promise in certain occasions, but it's just temporary, right? Because the moment we are not committing to it, we need immediately to fix it and to keep that promise. Because if not, we're going to lose this client. And you need to remember and remind it to yourself. Bringing a new client, it's so difficult. It's going to cost you lots of money, lots of effort, lots of time. You build yourself, it takes time. Do you really want to lose it because of a small mistake? No, you don't. So work hard on this part. Decide what you're promising and keep it. And don't make promises you cannot keep. If you're making promises that you cannot keep, you're gonna lose people because they're gonna be disappointed. And in a second, no matter how much money, effort, energy, or whatsoever you invested in you building your brand, you're gonna ruin it in very quick. You're gonna destroy it, and you don't want to do it. That's why I said know exactly about yourself, about what your options, what your opportunities, what your strengths, and highlight the right thing and make sure that your products, your service, everything is aligned and going to keep that promise. Even your employees, if you got employees, they are the one that also helping you build a brand because if they're not going to be aligned with your brand promise, you're going to lose people. It doesn't matter. It's in like in the way, even if it's like an office that people are coming, they need to be well dressed as per your brand promise. If you go to a lawyer office, people need to be certain in a certain code. They need to stick to it. Every one of the employees, right? Because they're telling a certain story in that place. That's in everything you do. So keep that in mind as well.